competition, respect to all the athletes who showed up and to this far. I'm happy with the times as well. They've run some pretty.
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
You're in for the Commonwealth Games. Is the title near now?
That's right. And funny thing is, when I qualified last time, it was the same time as today. So I guess we are repeating history. So yeah, looking forward to see what's gonna happen in the next month.
You're flying out today. Talk about how your international calendar is fixed at.
Yeah, I'm actually leaving in like 3 hours. So running tomorrow in Netherlands, and then a week, and then Paris Diamond League next week, and then Monaco after that, and then we'll go into a bit of a training camp before the Commonwealth Games. Yeah.
Okay. All the best and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, that was
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
Babu is fairly experienced internationally, and now he's confident that his performance is going to improve and also medal at the Commonwealth Game. Babu, unafeel aje kuhusu performance yako ya leo?
Kitu ya kwanza leo namshukuru Mungu. At least nimekuwa natafuta for season best na imekam tu. Nilikimbia 10:20 last. It was Olympic trial. So today imekam. It means there's a good progress. Yeah.
You believe unaweza pia we kimbia more of sub 9 sub 10 time ukikuwa na facility, maybe if you're sponsored and go to South Africa like where Fadi is training?
Yeah, I believe in hard work and nothing is impossible. Yeah. Yeah.
Now that you're 1 foot step in, what is going to be your plan?
My plan first, the recent games zenye tumeenda hatujakuwa tukiperform poa. So my biggest plan is to better my performance and also to raise the flag of the country. Yeah. Yeah.
All the best and congratulations.
Thank you.
That is Meshach Babu saying that he is going to ensure that he executes his race well and also being among the medal finalists. Over to you as we continue with the next race.
Thank you very much, Charity, for that beautiful interview with Meshach Babu and Ferdinand Omanyala, who apparently has a flight in the next 3 hours. So he might not be at the medal ceremony. He's done his part, he's won, he's reclaimed the national crown. And from what he said, the last time he made the Commonwealth Games, eventually winning gold there, in the trials, he ran a 10.00. So it's like history is repeating itself. And he's promised good tidings when it comes to the performances. He'll be heading out to the Netherlands for a race that will be happening there tomorrow, before heading to the Paris Diamond League, Monaco, and eventually preparing for the Commonwealth Games. So a good plan there, and of course, very good races coming up, appetizers for that matter, before the close of the season. So that was Ferdinand Omanyala winning in a time of 10.00 seconds. Meshach Babu acknowledges that the Team Kenya relay, he was the captain of the Team Kenya at the World Relays, and yeah, definitely didn't perform well. The best finish was fourth in the 4x100 mixed, and the 4x100 men, they broke the African record, the national record, but eventually didn't even get to the podium. So he acknowledges the need for improvement. 10.20, a season best. He's done that twice. Did that in the Olympic qualifiers. Has done that today. So that shows you that this is a man on a mission, and he can only get better. And now time for the relays. And coming up is the 4x400 mixed relays. NYS, Nairobi Western, KDF, Police, Prisons, Kati, and Central Rift. Kuna 100 sahi, kuna 800, kuna 4x100, kuna steeplechase, relays, steeplechase, yeah. Yeah. Duncan Kinyanchui, it's a huge throw, but just misses out on the 75-meter mark in the javelin throw. The 4x400 mixed relay will be a race to watch with NYS racing in lane number 1. We'll have Nairobi Western, KDF, Police, Prisons, Kati, and Central Rift. So NYS will be fancying their chances from the inside lane, that is lane number 1, with Nairobi coming into this one in with a qualification time of 3 minutes 36.83 seconds. Western will be in lane number 3. KDF, Police, Prisons, Kati, and Central Rift in that order. So everyone getting to their positions. It's a mixed event, and the men will be the ones to kickstart this before handing it over to the women in that order. Watch out for the Kenya Defence Forces, Prisons, and Police. Nairobi, always the dark horses. And for this one, you gotta have very good 400-meter runners, even 200-meter runners who can see the job done. Remember, there's also the javelin happening here.
Leni ya pili ni Nairobi 2. Leni ya tatu ni Western. Leni ya nne ni KDA. Leni ya tano ni
National Police Service doing the duties from lane number 6 is National Kenya Prisons. That is Kati. So Central Rift missing in action, and we are ready for action for that matter. The 4x400 mixed relay. This is the final, and we are just about to witness the stadium erupt. The crowd anxiously waiting for the start. And that was a beautiful start from KDF and Police. Prisons also fancying their chances in that inside lane. Remember, it is a mixed relay, so It will be all about who gets the baton up there first. Cut from the outside. Prisons, police, KDF, Nairobi. And now it is National Police Service assuming that early lead. It is National Police Service, and they'll be coming in. That is Duncan Kibet. Danson Kibet bringing it. He will be handing it over to Beatrice Chebet as it is a battle between the two. Oh, Leonard Naoko versus Mercy Chebet. That is KDF versus National Police Service. Prisons currently in third place. And watch out at the battle between the two. They were together in Gaborone in the World Relays. They are here to prove a point. They want to show the nation why they were actually in that team. Mercy Chebet on the curve. She is taking this one. Aoko to try and respond, but Mercy Chebet is so determined to prove everyone wrong. She had really a bad time in Gaborone, and today she is here trying to ensure that she steers and anchors police to victory, and she will be handing over that baton, and that is now Mr. Oh, Mutunga and Muresa. This is very interesting. Muresa tracking from the back. It's Danson and Muresa. Oh. And now it will be police and KDF. Everyone on their feet. Muresa trying to come from the outside. And Muresa will be handing over the baton to Mercy Okech. And now it is Mercy Okech versus Kerubo. And Mercy Okech, the vice captain for Team Kenya at the World Relays, shows the quality and the pedigree, and she's very comfortable. And there they come. It is Mercy Okech versus, it is police versus KDF. Vani Kerubo trying to come from the outside, but then Mercy Okech, she's just unstoppable. She is immaculate. She is very fast. And she's gonna win this one. What will be the time? 3 minutes, 14.76 seconds. Oh. Prisons will settle on in for third. And Nairobi fourth, Kati fifth. And of course, Western will be coming on fifth. But look at the celebrations here at the Nyayo National Stadium. If you're not watching this, then you are missing some great piece of action. Boniface Muresa, Aoko, Mulongo, and Mercy Okech. They are celebrating this victory. KDF takes it in the 4x400 mixed. But look at Mercy Okech. First of all, that was Danson Kibet. He came in so nicely. And it was a battle between Venezia Kerubo and Mercy Okech. And the most interesting part was between George Mutinda and Muresa. But this one, Mercy Okech, just ensuring that she got everything under control, beating Venezia Kerubo of police, and thereby ensuring that KDF retained that 4x400 mixed relay title. Joel Kiprono in the javelin will be giving results from that. In case you're just tuning in, we have just seen a very good 4x400 mixed relay race. KDF taking the honors. Police settled for second and Prisons third. And Nairobi fourth. Kati came in fifth. And Western sixth and NYS finishing in seventh place. Coming up is the 800 meters of mine called Callistas in Botswana, but it's not this one, but from Eastern is Callistas. Not a very good one.
We start with third position, Anastasia Chepto.
That was
Anastasia Chepto.
it's the prize giving ceremony or the medal ceremony happening right now. Frederick Maina took the throw just below expectations.
Second position, Joyce Biwott. There she is. And the winner from KDF, Celestine Biwott. The winner from KDF. And remember, the key sponsors for this event, KCB, are provided Kenya shillings 10 million for these championships. Kenya shillings 10 million. A photograph, ladies and gentlemen, a photograph. A photograph to remember. 20 years to come, you will remember this photograph. Thank you. Asante. Thank you. Asante sana bwana Toro, basi tunashukuru sana.
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
And now it's time for the 800 meters women final. Chepchirchir Sheila, Naomi Korir, Janet Jeb Kemoi, Lilian Odira, Vivian Chebet, Pauline Muhonja, Immaculate Jemutai, and the national under-20 champion, Nancy Jeb Kosgei. So Sheila Chepchirchir of KDF. Also watch out for the world champion, Lilian Odira, representing Prisons.
Savings and investment solutions. Savings and investment solutions. Every champion knows success requires preparation. I know we are both in agreement with that. And regards to that, we have super savings accounts, gold savings accounts. Please continue with support.
As they get ready for action here. Everything set and ready to go.
Various savings and investment. We have fixed and short-term investment accounts. And these are for customers with large accounts looking for secure investment opportunities and competitive returns over a defined period. We also have business.
So we are ready for the 800 meters women final. 2 laps on the track. As Naomi Korir just won the 1500 meters. Janet Amimo of AK Diaspora, the world champion. Lilian Odira. That is Vivian Chebet. Pauline Muhonja.
Immaculate Jemutai, Diaspora. There she is, put up your hand. Asante, number 8, Nancy Jeb. There she is. So we have some champions here. Some amazing champions. Lilian Odira is the current world champion from Tokyo last year.
So everyone anxious before the start of this 800 meters, 2 laps on the track.
There she is, waiting for the starter. So very quickly, Odira, Prisons. Very easy.
So it will be a battle between Naomi Korir, who just won the 1500 meters, and Lilian Odira. Also watch out for Pauline Muhonja and the young upcoming and rising starlet Nancy Jeb Kosgei.
Lilian Odira from Prisons. 1 minute 54 seconds. That's the time she ran. But there's some fast girls there. Naomi Korir is there.
And they are settling down nicely. Lilian Odira trying to navigate from the back. Pauline Muhonja of Police. Nancy Jeb Kosgei. She is now in 3rd place. A Form 3 student. As they hit the bell in a single file. It's about to get better. It's about to get hotter. And it's about to get faster. Who will make the first move? KDF's Vivian Chebet makes the first move. Pauline Muhonja still anchoring there. Janet Amimo in third place. Lilian Odira in fourth. Vivian Chebet trying so hard to come from the outside is Lilian Odira. Naomi Korir wants to respond, but it is between Vivian Chebet and Lilian Odira. But Lilian Odira will retain the national title. Naomi Korir comes from the outside. She claims second place, but Lilian Odira, 2 minutes, 0.045 seconds. Two-time national champion as it stands. The world champion reigns supreme on home soil. Actually, she's done a hat-trick of national championships. It's not 2 times, it's thrice. 2024, 2025, 2026. She is the queen of the 2-lap race, Lilian Odira. They say the girl from Migori has actually made it 3 out of 3. She has a world title under her belt. She has 3 national titles, and she's going to the Commonwealth Games. It's all smiles, and she knows it. She timed her race perfectly. Vivian Chebet was threatening from the inside. Scary moment there, but Lilian Odira, look at how strong she took control of that race on the home straight. Naomi Korir just won the 1500 meters, but she said, I'm also going to be on the podium for this one. She's an 800 meter specialist. And in third place came Janet Amimo. So Lilian Odira shows the rest of the world why she is the best in the 800 meters. And winning it on high altitude just shows you that she's in for a good start to the season. And as we wait for Lilian to speak to Charity, we'll also be having the men coming up to square out in the final of this 800 meters. A sizable crowd here at the Nyayo National Stadium. Remember, entry is free if you have time pass by, because a couple of races still remaining on this day. And Lilian Odira actually winning that 800 meters women final, claiming a hat-trick of victories. Did it at the Lindsay Sports Complex in 2024, did it again last year, and now has won it 3 times in a row. Prisons reigning supreme in that turn. The men will also be lining up in the 800 meters. The javelin happening right now. Methuselah. Quite some huge throw, just about hit the 75-meter mark. Methuselah of KDF. As we await for the results of the 800 meters, the official results. Methuselah just does about 75 meters. We'll just be confirming how far he's thrown his javelin. .48 meters is what he's posted.
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
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 Well, your NCAA championships, how was it? And how do you feel to be third today at the Commonwealth Games national trials?
First, I want to thank God for this opportunity that he gave us. And what I want to say, I was tired because of long travel, but I managed to run so well and become position 3. I'm so happy and grateful. Yeah.
Of course, you represented Kenya before at the junior level, that is at the World Under-20 Championships, and now you become third. Maybe you will make the team. We are waiting for the selection, but if you are selected to represent Kenya at the Commonwealth Games, what is your expectation, or how are you going to prepare for this event?
As I prepare myself, I'm going to work hard for maybe speed walks, and if I'll be selected to represent Kenya in Commonwealth, I'll work hard so that I can bring medal to our country. Yeah.
And maybe the last one about the university back at school. What are you studying, and how are the facilities there for in terms of training?
About the facilities was good, and about school also it's good, because each one of us, we want to graduate and get a degree. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and all the best. Asante sana. Thank you. Of course, that is Janet Amimo running 800 meters, and she is a student at the University of Kentucky, joining the likes of Vanis Kerubo and Rukia Nusra, and they've been really doing wonders in school. Over to you back in studio.
Thank you, Bernard Rotich. He's been having those interviews down there as we await for the next event. As we await for the next event.
Those are winners, 400 meters men category.
and welcome back to the Nyayo National Stadium. It's getting better as the day goes by, and we are ready for action in the 800 meters men. And expect fireworks just as we did in the women category. Brian Musyoka, Nicholas Kiplagat, Laban Chepkwony. Watch out for Cornelius Tuwei, Kevin Kipkosgei, Kevin Loti, Wycliffe Kinyamal, and Shadrach Ngetich. They walk down to the starting point. The reigning champion, Wycliffe Kinyamal. Remember, he's won it twice, won it in the Gold Coast, Australia in 2018, replicated the same at the Birmingham Games. He is here, he wants to ensure that he books a ticket to the national, the Commonwealth Games.
So very slowly, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming very slowly towards the end of the championships. 800 meters, then we go to the steeplechase, the relays, and then we name the team. 2 laps of the track. Everybody is here who matters. Kevin is there. To win there from JDL.
Gregory, I'm just from the warm-up track. I met Timothy Cheriot, Vincent Keter, and the ones who've run 1500. What you've seen today, 332, was a calculated race. Vincent Keter was to do the pacing duties for Timothy Cheriot. Remember, they all come from the Kenya prisons. So it was a tactical race. Set the pace, then move to the inner lane. And that's how Timothy Cheriot bagged the gold for the Kenya prisons. Let's wait and see in the 800 meters final if there's also some teamwork. Remember, this is a championship. It's KDF, police, prisons against other affiliates.
Double Commonwealth champion Wycliffe Kinyamal is in that lineup. And the national champion, Kelvin Kimutai Loti, is also here. Cornelius Tuwei. Is also ready to rumble. It is the final of the 800 meters. We've seen Lilian Odira retain the title for the third time. Will Loti replicate what Odira did, retaining the title, or will Wycliffe Kinyamal show them why he is the best in the Commonwealth region, having won it in the Gold Coast, Australia, and Birmingham in 2022? He wants to book a ticket, maybe do a hat-trick of Commonwealth titles. It is the 800 meters men final. The national champion, Kelvin Kimutai Loti of prisons, 146.74 coming into the final. That's Laban Chepkwony. Loti now in second place, the national champion. Kinyamal still hanging in fifth as they hit the bell. 50.1, it's 0.9. It's quite fast, bearing the conditions in Nairobi. Chepkwony still in the lead. The other man from KDF, Nicholas Kiplagat, is also trying to square out Loti Kinyamal. is getting into that business end area. Loti, the national champion free zones, takes that curve very nicely. Kinyamal tries to respond. It's KDF, Prison, KDF, and now Prison take the lead. Kinyamal from the inside, and Loti battling out with Laban Chepkwony and Kevin Loti and Kinyamal. It is the race between the two, the Commonwealth champion and the national champion. Who gets it? Kinyamal gets it. (1:44.59) on altitude. I told it was gonna be fast after seeing that 50-second .9 in the first lap. What a race. Loti gave it away. Kinyamal responded. Loti tried to respond, but Kinyamal had the stride. He had the strength, he had the stamina, and of course, he actually just about saw this off. Laban Chepkwony tried to respond, but then look at Kinyamal. Oh, Loti just gave up. Loti gave up. And we have a new national champion in Wycliffe Kinyamal. Of course, he is the defending Commonwealth title, 800 meters. He is actually the man to watch in Glasgow, Scotland.
When you look at their foot placement, the last 50 meters, Kinyamal steps with the balls of his feet, while Loti is heel to toe. That means Kinyamal is using better foot mechanics than Loti. That's why you see him overtaking and winning it. He used the balls of his feet, less spikes on the ground, while for Loti it was heel to toe, heel to toe. That's what marathoners use at the road. Small tactical change for Loti if he really wants to win a medal at the Commonwealth Games. As we move over now to the relays. What a race from the Commonwealth champion. He defends his place as he books his ticket direct to the Commonwealth Games. Kinyamal, 1:44.59 on altitude. What a race. Remember, when you want to cross the finishing line for the sprints or middle or long distance, is the torso that is checked, not the hand or the foot. Torso placement, your chest. That is what matters. Loti tried to use his arms, but that one doesn't work. Kinyamal with a win in the 800 meters. Police, Prisons, KDF in the top 3 positions. Those are results from the 800 meters men final. Wycliffe Kinyamal, the Commonwealth defending champion, 144.58. Kevin Loti, 144.62. Nicholas Kiplagat, KDF, 145.18. Brian Kipto, 145.54. Cornelius Tuwe, Eastern, 145.55. Brian Masai, KWS, 146.12. Laban Chepkwony, 146.52. And Shada Kipngetich, 148.31. Kinyamal will be heading over to defend his title at the Commonwealth Games.
We're joined by two-time Commonwealth champion Wycliffe Kinyamal, who is going on to make history to be the third Kenyan to win a back-to-back 800 meters Commonwealth medal. Kinyamal, congratulations, wonderful run. Unafilaje?
Nafeel poa, nashukuru Mungu. Narudishia tu Mungu shukrani na fans wangu wote. Nasema asanteni sana kwa kunisupport. Thank you.
Aya, hatua moja ndani. Baada hapo sasa tunajiandaa vipi?
Baada ya hii kumaliza hii trials ya leo, sasa ni mimi sasa ndio kwenda kujikakamua kwa hii mwezi mmoja yenye imebaki. Ning'ang'ane kabisa niende ni defend title yangu. Yeah.
Na sasa ukiweza kushinda hiyo title ya 800 meters kwa Commonwealth Games, itamaanisha nini kwako ya tatu?
Ni achievement kubwa sana kwa sababu unajua sasa kuwini ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu ni achievement nyingine kubwa sana. So ni Mungu tu ndio naomba saa hii niende ni defend your title. Yeah.
Tukiwa pale Gold Coast, ilikuwa wakati Kenya walikuwa na wasiwasi, hakuna medal inakuja. Ulifeel aje kuleta medal ya kwanza Gold Coast?
Yeah, at that time I remember very well because ilikuwa siku ya 6. So Kenya hawakupata gold yoyote. So wakati nilikuwa naenda kuingia, hiyo wakati ndio nilianza na mgongo. Sasa nilikaa siku 2 ndio nikaingia sasa kukimbia. Sasa wakati niliingia kukimbia, nikaona hii kitu ndio zaenda naye. So nikajikakamua hapo ndio nikachukua gold ya kwanza. So nashukuru Mungu kwa hayo. Yeah.
Na kila laheri. Na ungependa kuambia je idara ya polisi?
Kwa idara ya polisi langu tu ni kuwashukuru kwa sababu ya muda yenye huwa wanatupea kwa kutupea tuende tufanye mazoezi, hakuna kutusumbua. So nawashukuru tu sana. Yeah.
All the best and congratulations. That is Wycliffe Kinyamal talking about his hopes of winning the third gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. He won his first gold medal at Gold Coast and then went back to Birmingham, defended it, and also is about making history. Over to you as we continue with the event.
First pad, front leg at the front, then 1 foot from the front pad, a hind leg. So many ways of setting up the blocks. Millicent Doro will be anchoring for Team Police in lane number 4. Lane 1, NYS. Lane 2, Nyanza South. Lane 3, KDF. Lane 4, Favorized, Kenya Police. Lane 5, Prisons. 6, Central. 7, Kati. 8, North Rift. This is the battle between the forces, KDF, Police, and Prisons. arranged in that order. 3, 4, and 5. Millicent Doro anchoring for Kenya Police, the National Police Service. While Esther Magari will be anchoring for the prisons. Who will come out top in this one? National Police Service will be defending this title. Will they do it? We'll wait and see. Four by 100 meters women final. This is one race that everybody is eager to watch. Let's look at lane number 3, 4, and 5. KDF, Police, Prisons. And it's a good start there. No false start. Is Kadogo running down Brenda Masitsa. Is Police versus Prisons right now. Morino full on the back stretch and Lilian Odira. Lilian Aoko for Police. It's Police. Prisons. Good change over there again. It's now Police in the lead. From Utawala. KDF also pushing for that. And it's Millicent Doro now taking the baton. Going to the lead now. Millicent Doro jogging it down. Celebrating before the line. KDF second. Prisons third. Oh my goodness. What a race from Millicent Doro. Triple gold medal of the national championship. Gold over the 100 meters. Gold over the 200 meters. And now an easy win in the 4 by 100 meters. Celebrating 20 meters before the line. Look at that. Is number one even before she finishes the race. Celebrating in style. 3 gold medals. As the former national champion Esther Mbagari anchors the Prisons team to a bronze medal. What a scene here, Jaya National Stadium. The fans, the Kenya Defense Forces fans here saying, Mungu ni wa majeshi. When you go to prayer, you say, Mungu wa majeshi, not Mungu wa polisi. Oh my. All this coming courtesy of Kenya Commercial Bank, sponsoring this event to a tune of 10 million Kenya shillings. As you watch over the medal ceremony there, Kenya Commercial Bank, and Athletics Kenya, KCB, sponsoring this event to a tune of 10 million Kenya shillings. And bringing this live from the Nyayo National Stadium, courtesy of the two, Athletics Kenya and Kenya Commercial Bank. Kweli Mungu ni wa majeshi. 10 million Kenya shillings. Greg, my co-commentator, I need to ask you something. We've seen Naomi Korir bagging a gold in the 1500 meters and a silver in the 800 meters. Remember, this is a championship. In the 1500 meters, she's run a total of 3,000 meters. And in the 800 meters, she's run 3 times. 888, that is 2,400 meters. Combined, she's run a total of 2.4 kilometers plus 3. That's 5, over 5 kilometers. Coming out with 2 medals. On the other hand, Mills and Doro, 3 gold medals. 100 meters, 200 meters, 4x1. Now to the question, who becomes the star of this championship? Is it Mills and Doro or is it Naomi Korir?
I'll also ask you a question, whose pass is heavier?
Aye. 3 gold medals for Mills and Doro will definitely take.
And immaculately so at 40 years old, you can feel that she is just in the form of her life. She promised fireworks. Remember when you were in Thika during the first track and field event sometimes this year, it was in January, I suppose. She ran a very good race and promised that. And I remember she came by our next to our OB, and we interviewed her, and she said her aim was to ultimately qualify for her 4th Commonwealth Games, and she's done so. She came, she's had a consistent season, was in Gaborone for the World Relays, she's ran in the Kip Keino Classic, so she's picked that experience, and looking at her winning, anchoring her team to winning the 4x100 mixed relays, I beg your pardon, winning the 200, the 100 meters, you can't take it away from her. Naomi Korir, very good, of course, she's a traditional 800 meter runner, but winning the 1500 meters and then finishing behind the world champion in the 800 meters, you can't take it also away from her. She's been good, she's been immaculate, and that is what you want to see from these athletes. Good performances and consistent ones. I can always say it is one of the best championships we've watched in ages.
Yes, of course, and I can see her fans, Nyambura wa Kimodo, Mills and Doro making it look easy. Frida Sang, Ndoro anakimbia kama amerelax, unaweza fikiria mbio ni rahisi. Honorable Edwin Limo, Mills and Doro, thumbs up. Let's have this discussion on the comment section. Who is your star athlete in this championship? Is it Mills and Doro, Naomi Korir, or is it Ferdinand Omanyala? Let's have your comments at this section, comment section. on the screens is the 4x100 meters men final. Ferdinand Omanyala will be running in this one, anchoring the National Police Service. Will you get a challenge from the Kenya Defence Forces? Remember, KDF are the defending champions in the 4x100 meters relay. And if I remember well from the scenes from last year at Ulinzi, Steve Onyango peeping Ferdinand Omanyala at the finishing line before he fell on the track. It was a very tight race to call, but Steve Onyango, KDF, won it. Ferdinand Omanyala tried to close him down, but that race was far from finished because Steve Onyango collapsed after the line. Will we see the same scenes here? Let's wait and see. KDF, Police, Eastern, Kenya Prisons. Four by 100 meters, men final, Southern. Four by 100 meters final, North Rift, Kati, KDF, Eastern, Prisons, Police, Central, Nairobi. The action will be happening here live from Nyayo National Stadium. KDF in lane number 3, Eastern lane number 4, being led by Tyson Juma, Marco Tieno running on the back stretch, Simani on the curve, Kalistas on the stretch. Prisons, lane number 5, being led by Martin Juma. Lane number 6, Kenya Police, starting for them is Dennis Mwai. Lane 7, Central, lane 8, Nairobi, being led by Dennis Shikanga. Lane 3, KDF, lane 4, Eastern, lane 5, Prisons, lane 6, Police. Favorites for these medals. KDF, Eastern, Prisons, Police. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very good start there from Misaboke and Tyson Juma, as Martin Juma tries to pull away from the rest of the field. And is the first changeover. Clean changeover there. Marco Tieno versus Zablon Ekwam versus Sabila. Police also there in the lead. Good changeover there. KDF. KDF Prisons in the last positions. East Police, KDF and Eastern there. Finally, Eastern bag a medal. 38.98 seconds. Omanyala anchors Kenya Police to that gold medal, beating Steve Onyango, who beat him last year at the finishing line. And it's Eastern getting that bronze medal. What a race. Omanyala is on fire. Omanyala now has 2 gold medals in the 100 meters and in the 4x1. It's Police, KDF and Eastern. A little mishaps there from the Prisons as they relinquish that position. And it's Omanyala this year running down Steve Onyango. As you can see there, Onyango was in the lead, but Omanyala was too strong for him as he ran him down. Eastern, 3rd position. Mark Otieno gets a silver and a bronze medal in the championship. Simane Regao gets his first bronze medal from this championship. So is Tyson Juma. Very good team there from Eastern. As you can watch the replay here. Marco Tieno versus Zablo Nekwam. KDF had already handed over the baton. Marco Tieno had not yet handed over the baton to Simani. Police were in the lead. Clear lead there. But the Kenya Prisons come without a medal.
Big up Senior Elias Makori, giving insights about everything that is happening here. Some good feedback from there. And the 400 mixed meters, 4x100 meters, just ended in a spectacular way. And Police actually reclaiming the title after being wrestled off it by ADF. And he's just shown his prowess, but by leading from the front and winning the 4x100 meters. And so many things happening at National Stadium as we head to the 3,000 meter steeplechase.
Greg, we've seen very fast times here in the 3,000 meters steeplechase for the women. But of important to note is in the 1,500 meters, we saw Timothy Cheriot and his counterparts having teamwork from Vincent Ketera and another pace setter, and they ran 3:32 on altitude. We came and saw Kenya Mal also running 1:44 on altitude. Those are really fast times. What's your take on that? Will we be seeing a very fast time in the steeplechase, or are we hoping for that again? Remember, we have Simon Koech and Edmund Serem in this race that is coming up next.
Just be looking at the lineup and seeing the times posted here. I don't expect so much improvement because the fastest time coming into this field is 8 minutes 33.86 seconds. It's not as fast as you'd wish because the world lead already is 7 minutes 47 seconds. So you look at that, you are here like a lot has to be done by these athletes to ensure that they get back their patch, because even last night when we were watching the Doha Diamond League, you could always see there's a difference between the likes of El Bakali and the rest of the world in that they run very fast times, and this is what has to be breathed by the Kenyans, and of course anyone who wants to make sure that they bring that title back to this country, especially in the Olympic Games, the World Ultimate Challenge, the World Athletics Championships, and all those events that bring that Kenya has always boasted that prowess. Abraham Kibiwot ran yesterday in Doha, Qatar. He'll not be defending his title here today because he just finished a race yesterday, and I doubt if he had the guts of coming back home early as Julius Yego did to come and participate in these national championships come trials for the Commonwealth Games. And as we just get ready for the next event, of course, it is the 3,000 meter steeplechase. You can always share your feedback on our socials. Remember, we are live on YouTube and Facebook, and this being the last day, you expect fireworks and everything that is going to happen here, of course, will be happening with a purpose. After this, the team naming for the Commonwealth Games expected to attend is the Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Sports. And Mr. Elijah Mwangi, he will be one of the chief guests here. And it is 364 days to the Africa Cup of Nations. Nyayo National Stadium will be used as one of the training venues for teams that will be camping in Kenya. The Raila Odinga Stadium along Ngong Road is 99% complete as per the latest from the ministry. But all in all, we expect the Kasarani Stadium to be ready next year, and we hope the big events will go back to Kasarani, the Kipkeino Classic, and other great events. We also looking forward to hearing your feedback on social media. And from Scotland, Fidel Ouma says that he's watching, and Timothy Cheruiyot, manager, is in Nyayo Stadium. We'll be looking into that. Ian Dexter Ladbroke, all the way from Scotland, says Millicent for sure, but he's talking about Millicent Ndoro, who's won a hat-trick of gold medals here, won the 100 meters, doubled it up in the 200 meters, and anchored her team to winning the 4x100 women final here. And at her age, she'll also be participating in the Masters. I doubt if there's anyone who'll even come closer to matching her speed, because she looks and she is in immaculate form. So Millicent Ndoro is determined to make it happen for Team Kenya. Remember, she also raced in the Kipkeino Classic earlier on last month, and entertainment also happening here. So Simon Koech Edmund Serem, Dixon Kipogey, Leonard Bet, Shadrack Kibiwot, Collins Kiprop, Kipngok, Alfred Kipchirchir, Peter Kipngeno, Brian Kandie, Eric Tonui, Joel Kipto, Victor Kipngeno, Joash Kiprotich, and Amon Bet. That's the lineup for the 3,000 meter steeplechase that is just about to begin. We're just waiting for them to come out of the call room. And shout out to Daniel Chirchir, is watching from Miramas in France. And you know, this is Ferdinand Omanyala's favorite training base in Europe. If he's not in South Africa, he's in Miramas. And that tells you this is a place where he is well conditioned. Big up Elias Makori. He should be telling us if he's relocated to France, by the way. He's been there a minute. Yeah, so big up Elias Makori, one of the pioneers and one of the most senior journalists. You know, when you talk about athletics, you talk about Elias Makori. He's been there. He is in the media team at the World Athletics. And of course, he'll be watching everything unfold very keenly. And with that is sending us to the start of the 3,000 meter steeplechase. Watch out for the likes of Edmund Serem. Abraham Kibiwot, the Commonwealth champion, not here to participate in the trials. And we know Jacqueline Chepkoech won the women's edition. So from 2022, we are now in 2026. We expect a new champion here. So we are ready for the 3,000 meter steeplechase, 7.5 laps on the track. Edmund Serem, the world junior champion, of course the world under 20 champion, coming into this one. Simon Koech, the national champion representing KDF. Simon Koech will be aiming to see if he can actually get this done. Amon Bet of KDF also in the mix. And this is one of the premier events of any athletics event in this part of the world. It is mark, set and go. Hopefully we'll have someone run maybe an 8:20 in this one. But being on altitude, it's really tough to post fast timings in the 3,000 meter steeplechase as they navigate that bend. Edmund Serem, the rising star. Simon Koech, the national champion. Couple of big names: Shadrack Kibiwot, Leonard Bet, the 26-year-old, as they glide over the first barrier. Still a single file in this 3,000 meter steeplechase, a race that everyone keeps an eye on because of Kenya's rich heritage and history. Waiting to see who actually has what it takes. But ultimately, Simon Koech will be aiming to defend the national title won last year at the Ulinzi Sports Complex. What a way to take that water jump. That is Dixon Kipkosgei of South Rift, dictating the early pace. We're looking at the timings here. Just over 6 laps to go. They've done 1 minute 43 seconds in this 1.5 laps. Brian Kandie, Shadrach Kibiwot of Central Rift now. He wants this one too. The bigwigs haven't responded yet. The second time they'll be jumping over the barrier to the water point. Spectacularly done so. Dixon Kipkosgei still checking on the rest of the team. And from KDF we have Simon Koech, the national champion. He's currently in second place. He knows that he has what it takes to, let's say, defend the title. And there he is, the national champion. Won it at the Ulinzi Sports Complex last year. And he will be angling himself to lifting yet another title. No movement yet from Edmund Serem, still parked in there. Simon Koech, we know he has every apparatus to defend this title. Edmund Serem of Police now gliding from the outside. Simon Koech checking over his shoulder on the right to see where his compatriot is. With just over 4 laps to go, they've done 4 minutes, so well within those timings we were projecting. So the reigning champion still in the lead.
Thank you, Tika. So once again, here we are, the pole vaults.
As we
And we have 2 people who try for third position.
just about do half of the race. Simon Koech, a man who's always been there when needed. Simon Koech, of course, has participated in various events, including the Olympic Games. born on the 10th of June 2003 in Buret District, Kericho County. He's participated in various Diamond Leagues, bronze medalist in the African Games in Accra, World Under-20 bronze medalist in the steeplechase also. The personal best of 7 minutes 59.44 seconds. There he is, taking that barrier nicely. Edmund Serem now in second place. He likes that celebration famously done by Victor Gyökeres of Arsenal. Simon Koe checks of where Edmund Serem is. Remember, we have a World Under-20 champion here and a national champion in 1 and 2. Can already feel a heat as we head towards the last 1.5 laps of this race. The national champion still checking over his shoulder to see where Edmund Serem is at. Leonard Bett in third place. Quite experienced here, but then it's Simon Koech and Edmund Serem navigating through that one. And they will be hitting the bell in a 1, 2, and 3. Simon Koech, Edmund Serem, and Leonard Bett. Simon Koech very keen to retaining his national title. The World Under-20 champion, Edmund Serem, is in second place. The Arsenal Football Club lover, they won the premiership just over a month ago. Leonard Bett, the Olympian, he is struggling to catch up with the two. And it is Simon Koech who will be determining who wins this one, because he's currently in the lead. Edmund in second place. Will we see a late burst in pace? Let's wait and see. Leonard Bett seems to have resigned to finishing third. And it is the national champion, Simon Koech of KDF. And now he surges on. And the national champion comes in. Edmund Serem didn't have a reply to that. And he will be doing it back to back. Did it at the Ulinzi Sports Complex. Comes home to do this one. It is fast. It is very fast. 8 minutes, 16.60 seconds. Unofficial time, Edmund Serem will be settling in 8 minutes, 20 seconds. And Leonard Bett will be claiming third place. But this man from Kenya Defence Forces celebrates showing his bib number. But ultimately making it to Team Kenya for the Commonwealth Games. Edmund Serem, the World Under-20 champion over the distance, settles for second. Leonard Bett comes in third. But the man who's retained the title, there are so many athletes who came back home. They knew what they wanted. They've retained the title. The crowd, of course, is very, very electric. But ultimately, we still have the champion from last year retaining his title in the steeplechase.
That's a very fast time here on altitude. 8:16.60. Simon Koech just proving his mantle. I think he will defend Abraham Kibigo's title for Kenya. With how things are, he should defend that gold medal that Kibigo won in the 2022 edition of the Commonwealth Games. Remember, the Commonwealth Games only happens after every 4 years. Simon Koech, a very good friend to the Senate Majority Leader Aaron Cheriot, winning this one in a time of 8:16.60 here at altitude. What a race. What a very fast time. Edmund Serem, the younger brother to Serem, taking the silver medal, as Leonard Bett takes the bronze medal.
So much is happening here at the Nyayo National Stadium. Remember, we are also lining up a couple of interviews. And Simon Koech ran his personal best of 7 minutes 59.44 in Rabat last month. So he's a man in form. He's done an 8:12 here. El Bakali won that race in a time of 7 minutes 57.25. So Simon Koech, watch out for this young man. Look at how confident he was when he was taking that. So Simon Koech, is he the answer to Kenya's steeplechase problems over the last 7 or so years? El Bakali and Ethiopians, of course, will not be in Glasgow. That means that Simon Koech should lead the Kenyans in a 1-2-3. I presume they'll be, maybe, I don't know the order, but maybe it will be Simon Koech, Edmund Serem, and Leonard Bett. And Bernard Otich, you can support me in this one. This is a chance of Kenya at least getting a goal in the steeplechase, bearing the fact that the Ethiopians and the Moroccans will not be on fold.
Yeah, this is their chance, and of course we have to take care of Ugandans. You know, the other time when they did the Africa Championships, of course, talking to Seremi was saying that they were comfortable when running, but they forgot the Ugandan Leonard Mutai. And of course, I think he's also preparing for this event, and I think we have a chance of gold, silver here, and if possible, even the bronze. We can see a clean sweep here if we have a strong team that will be representing Kenya in that event.
During the Commonwealth Games in 2022, Abraham Kibiwott, who ran yesterday in Doha, Qatar, won in a time of 8 minutes 11.15 seconds. That's almost same as what Koech has done here. Vinash Mukund, and these are the results. Meanwhile, Simon Koech 8 minutes 16.59 seconds. Edmund Serem 8 minutes 20.37 seconds. Leonard Kipkemoi Bet 8 minutes 24.13 seconds. And just referring to what happened in Birmingham, Abraham Kibiwott won in a time of 8 minutes 11.15 seconds ahead of India's Avinash Sable. 8 minutes 11.20 seconds. It was a very close one, I remember, with Amos Serem, the younger brother, the older brother to Edmund, coming in third, 8 minutes 16.683 seconds. But we'll be heading over to the mixed zone where Charity is lining up interviews with the podium finishers, starting with Simon Koech, Edmund Serem, and then Leonard Bett. Over to you, Charity.
Yeah, na sahi unaelekea Commonwealth Games. Mara ya mwisho Abraham alichukua hiyo taji. Unaona Kenya itaweza kuretain the 3000 meters steeplechase title?
Kwa sasa naweza sema ya kwamba Kenya tunaweza retain kwa sababu si tumejiandaa vilivyo. Ile kitu ambayo inaonyesha ya kwamba sisi tumejiandaa vizuri ni kwamba mbio ya mwaka huu kama towel siku ya leo tumekimbia under 820, of which it is an altitude area, so that means kuna matumaini kubwa sana tunapoelekea bale Glasgow. Yes.
Strategy yako itakuwa ni gani tukielekea huko?
Strategy yangu ni ile tu kujipanga vizuri kwa speed walk, handling of the barriers, na kuwa na endurance mzuri. Yes.
Okay. All the best and congratulations on your debut at the Commonwealth Games.
Thank you so much.
That is Simon Koech talking about his expected performance at the Commonwealth Games, where he'll be making the debut. We are also joined by Lima Peru, under 20 champion in the 3,000 meter steeplechase. He finished second and is a new recruit for the Kenya National Police Service. Edmond, competition imekuwa vipi?
Competition imekuwa poa. Tulikuwa tunakuja leo ku make team ya Commonwealth. And so ilikuwa lazima tuingie, mimi nikuje niingie top 3, alafu nione ka team Kenya inaweza tu select twende huko Commonwealth Glasgow, twende tungangane turudishe glory yetu ya Kenya ikirudi Kenya. So sai tukishachaguliwa tutaenda kuform teamwork, alafu turudishe nini kuja nyumbani. Yeah.
Umeweza kukimbia na Simon Koech before na sasa pia umeingia your first Commonwealth Games. Nini sana mnataka kwenda ku work on to ensure that Kenya remains at the top?
Sasa tunaenda ku work on barrier clearance na pia speed walk. Tumeona wazungu sasa tuna control pace, lakini at the end wanakuja to out kick. So now we are going to work on that, your barrier clearance and speed training. Yeah.
All the best and congratulations.
Thank you. See you.
That is Edmond Koech. Edmond Serem talking about his expected performance at the Commonwealth Games. He's hoping that he'll be able to retain the Kenya's dominance at the Games and bring the title back home. Over to you as we continue with the next event.
Of course, those are the winners of the steeplechase talking there and giving their views on how the race was. And now we have the winners of the 5,000 meters race being rewarded there. Remember, the third position was Rebecca Mwangi from the Kenya Prisons, and in second, getting a reward from the Registrar of Sports, Rose Wasike, who is being escorted by Mr. Ngala, Athletics Kenya Coast Region. He's the secretary. Of course, Ngala is one of those athletes, of those officials who are making sure that the athletes are being well taken care of in the coast. The second position was won by Caroline Nyaga, who has been consistent in running the 5,000 meters. She has been doing Diamond Leagues and the Continental Meets. There she has won a silver medal there. And of course, that is the winner is Nancy Chepkeme. Of course, she is not the one, but she is. That is Irene taking, of course, on behalf, receiving the reward on behalf of Nancy Chepkeme from the Kenya Defense Forces. For the 5,000 women's race, 5,000 meters women's, has been 3 days of course, for the national championships and try for the games. Remember, a national team is selected here to represent are expected to be named this afternoon and handed over to the Commonwealth Games team, which is already here, headed by the National Olympics Committee of Kenya. Enjoying music from the Kenya Prisons band. And of course, later in the day, we shall see a march past from teams that have participated. We had 12 teams from all the Athletics Kenya regions across the country. And then have all domestic events. We don't know who are the overall title, but we are going. And of course, the band there are entertaining the fans who are around the stadium here. And of course, I can see well, I have to mention a special mention to those who have been following online, who've been watching this event online since that day when we started here early in the morning. And this is the third day, and I really want to appreciate because of your support, of course, your corrections there. If we named an athlete the wrong name, you always corrected us online, and we are really happy because we are there because of you. And of course, there are those from the diaspora. We have a number of fans who are following these events, and they really want to know who will be making the national team. We have people like Daniel Chirchir, who is in France. We have Ian Kiprono, who is in Ireland, who has been following. He must be very happy because one of his boys has made the team, that is Cornelius Kimboy. We have a number of fans in the US, led by, of course, the Town Hall Athletics Club, that is William Ngetich and Silas Kiplagat, and of course, a number of athletes who are students in the US, of course, pursuing or furthering their education in that sector. And they've been following us live here at the Nyayo National Stadium. And of course, we have also a number of them across the continent, that is in Africa. We have Aaron Cheriot, former hurdler, of course, following the action from the US. Thank you so much for your support. It's been a 3-day of action-packed, and you must agree with me that we have talent here in Kenya. And of course, the band, they are entertaining fans. They're still asking for more from the band. We are going to listen to more songs. Of course, the trials here, or the national championships, are powered by KCB. Remember, KCB is the main sponsor of these national championships and trials for the Commonwealth Games. Of course, we are going to know who are these athletes who are going to represent Kenya at the national, of course, at the Commonwealth Games in Scotland for the games which start in July and ends in August. And of course, I've seen a number of athletes there. I can see Rosemary there walking around, or Rebecca there, Rebecca Mwangi. She must be happy to have gotten a medal. And of course, I can see Belinda Oburu. Remember, Belinda Oburu is one of the shot put athletes. She is now the national record holder of the shot put in Kenya. She broke the other day, that is in May, she broke the record, which had stayed for 39 years. She works with the Kenya Defense Forces. I can see Ishmael Kipkurui Rokito. So these are the people who have always, they have been consistent in these events, and they always participate to make sure that they always remain on top. Well, we are almost coming to the tail end of this event, but of course, the winners and those who performed well must be rewarded this afternoon. there are people who are going to win trophies here. There are people who are going to win medals. Of course, they've taken their medals, and of course, I can see Rokito there. And of course, he doesn't. I can see Rokito. He got a silver medal, and of course, his training mate managed to win 10,000 meters title. National champion is 18-year-old, and they've been training with Rokito. He doesn't want to talk to me, but Rokito, I wanted to talk to him to know maybe what to expect when he heads to the Commonwealth. So I'm joined here with Ishmael. Ishmael has some title. He's a former World Under-20 cross-country champion. And last year, he narrowly missed a medal at the 10,000 meters in Tokyo, Japan. He went to World Cross-Country Championships. He came in 5th place. And I think he's now heading to the Commonwealth Games, having became second yesterday here in the 10,000 meters race. I don't know, Rokito, jambo.
Jambo.
Baada ya kuchukua labda nambari ya pili, what do you expect? Una expect nini kwenye mbio za Commonwealth?
Sahi tutaenda, first of all, kwanza last year tulimiss medal kwa World Championship kwa 10K, nilikuwa position 4. I think this time round tutaenda kuona kwa Commonwealth. I think tutakuwa na competitors wale wote tunakuanga na hawa like Ethiopia na other countries, na tutaenda ku try our best tuone if kama hiyo team title irudi Kenya. Juu last time niliona Uganda Kiplimo ndio alikuwa ameenda nayo. Yeah.
Labda Kiplimo akisema anakimbia tena anataka kutetea hiyo taji, labda itakuwaje kwenu?
Hakuna shida, akikuja we will go and try our best there. Tuone if kama tutamshinda ama atatushinda. Yeah.
Mwaka jana ulikimbia vizuri sana, ukakimbia 26. Na hiyo 26 ndio qualification ya next year ya World Championships. Labda onana hii ni jambo ambalo linawezekana ama ni lazima mufanye mazoezi kabisa?
Kwa this time round mazoezi yenye tunafaa kufanya mazoezi ya hali ya juu. Ukiona qualification ya World Championship imewekwa time yenye iko juu sana juu. Last time ilikuwa 5000 ilikuwa 13:02 na leo imewekwa 12:50 na kuingia 12:50 sasa ni ngumu sana juu juzi tukiwa Oslo tumekimbia na Cornelius 12:56 na hiyo kupata hiyo 12:50 itakuwa ngumu sana, but kwa 10K we'll go and try our best juu for now tunajaribu kufanya mazoezi ili tuone kama tutaqualify mapema ndio tujitayarishe kungoja hiyo nini juu sasa 10K ni 26:47 na last time nilikuwa nimekimbia kwa Eugene 26:47 na sijui kama I have to like to run my PP so that I qualify. Last time I ran like for 26:47 na hiyo ndio ni my PP, so I think mpaka nikimbie 26:46 ndio nipate hiyo kuqualify.
Labda watu hawajui unafanya mazoezi wapi, labda waelezee unatoka wapi, unafanya mazoezi wapi, kocha wako ni nani? Tueleze labda unafanya mazoezi wapi.
Kwa sasa nafanya mazoezi Kaptagat. Yeah.
Haya, asante sana Rokito, tunakutakia kila laheri.
Asante.
That was Ishmael Rokito Kipkurui, who trains in Kaptagat. He has been doing his training. He has been training in of course, in Kaptagat. He has been training previously in Baringo, that is in El Lama Ravine. That is where some of the athletes hail from. And of course, you saw the winner of the 10,000 meters race. He comes, that is Kiboino. He trains in El Lama Ravine. Well, we are waiting for the, of course, the march past and the naming of the team. Remember, we had 12 regions, Athletics Kenya regions, and then we had the Discipline Forces Kenya Police, Kenya Prisons, and the Kenya Defense Forces. We had the guest affiliates, that is the NYS, KWS, and Kenya Forest Service, and of course the universities were also here in this event. Isabella Ochichi there. I have seen Benjamin Limo. I have seen a number of veterans there seated watching the action live, following the action live. A number of them down there, a lot of dignitaries here, making sure they watch this event live. We are still waiting for the last few events, that is the relay events, the 4x400 relay events. The 4x400 relay events. And of course, the winners, they are being rewarded shortly. Let's continue waiting for the last few, I think 3 events. That is the 4x400 men and women and the 4x400 mixed relay.
Okay. Welcome back. That was an exciting race. I'm joined by the winner for the race, Kennedy Kentonui, who has qualified with the bang for the Commonwealth Games. Unafeel aje kuhusu performance yako ya leo?
Kwanza nashukuru Mungu ameniwezesha tusukumane hivyo. Nimekuwa nikiomba na nashukuru Mungu. Yeah.
Hatua ya kwanza umefikisha. Kutoka hapa
sasa naenda kuboost time yangu ni qualify world champion Beijing. Yeah.
All the best and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm also joined by Mweresa. Mweresa also has qualified for the Commonwealth Games, making it his fourth games that he'll be attending. Unafeel aje?
I feel poor. At least nimekimbia second fastest time of the season, being the second season opener. So yeah, I'm happy I opened it at 44.5. Now here I have 44.8. I think I'm progressing on well. Yeah.
Now, yesterday you were a bit worried about the weather. Today, has it favored you?
It wasn't that bad. The humidity is so much high a bit. But we thank God at least we have done a 44. Yeah. A 44 with this weather. It's just a good time. Yeah.
Now, moving forward, what is going to be your main focus as you prepare for the games?
We're just waiting for them to name the team. The Navy will be in the team. I think we'll just focus on, the last part of the race, the speed, the strength, and I think now with my teammate Kevin, I think he'll help me so much. I think we'll get better time. Yeah.
Okay, all the best and congratulations.
Thanks.
That was Boniface Mweresa coming in for second place for the 400 meters. Remember, earlier on we had Kevin Tonu, who is happy about his performance and is hoping that he will be able to qualify for Beijing during the Commonwealth Games, and which he will be also making a debut. Over to you as we continue with the 3,000 meters steeplechase.
And of course, we are now getting into the relays. Kenya Prisons in third, the line 3, and in lane 4 is National Police. Lane 5 is Kenya Defense Forces. And lane 6, that is KATTI. And in the 8th lane is the NYS team. This is, of course, from the announcer, this is the last event of the women category. And of course, they are lining up there for the 4x400 meters race. And of course, these are some of the races that make people enjoy. You hear them shouting all the best because it's a fast event that normally attracts people at the stadium, and they really want to see how these athletes compete in. Of course, it's a super fast race, and they want to see how they are doing. I will now hand over this mic officially to Greg Mulemi, who is here. Greg, it's he is still, of course, he has been climbing a hill here. Yes. Of course, and off they go.
It is Southern Prison Police, KDF, KATI, Central, and NYS. And what a start by the KDF. Police trying to respond. And KDF have the chance to do the first takeover. Police trying to come into this one. But also watch out for NYS. But then Ann Mbata of KDF will be handing over the baton. It's the first takeover, nicely done. And now it is Prisons in second place, Police in third, NYS fizzling to fourth, and KDF and Prisons easing on that bend. Prisons trying to really work hard to stay in touch. NYS coming to fourth, closing the gap between them and National Police Service. And it is KDF, Prisons, National Police Service, NYS in fourth place. As they bring it home, it is KDF, Prisons, and National Police Service. And KDF will be extending this one now. It is Aoko. Bringing it home. KDF extending that lead nicely. National Police Service will try to bridge the gap between them and Prisons. It is Aoko, Prisons, and Police getting better as they take that curve. It's KDF's Aoko in the lead. And what a burst in pace by Prisons, bridging that gap nicely. Oh, this is turning out to be a spectacle. It's not yet done. It is Prisons bridging that gap, when Kenya Police grasping for that one. And off they go. It is Lillian Odiro of Prisons now in second place. Let's see what unfolds here. Sumbu of Police is in third place. This will be very, very interesting. Lilian Odira of Prisons, is she able to see this out? Is she able to see this off? She just won the 800 meters. She knows exactly where to strike, and rightfully so, as they take that bend. She is anchoring well for the Prison side. They will win this one if she maintains that. Lilian Odira, the world champion over the 800 meters, she is the one leading Prison's charge to winning this 4x400 meters women's final. She's being cheered on by the crowd, and she will take the crowd. 3 minutes 35.05 seconds. KDF will have to settle for the silver medal, and the bronze medal goes to the National Police Service. NYS, meanwhile, just about beating KATTI for fourth place. What a race by Lilian Odira, but look at how well she timed her run on the home straight. Shoulder to shoulder. And the zeal was there. And of course, she knew that she had all it takes to bring this home. And rightfully so she did. And they have actually retained their title. The KDF side couldn't have an answer to what Lilian Odira and company offered in this one, and she celebrated in style. And that signaled the end of the Prisons team celebrating there, and you could feel that they had it all. It's all smiles for Lilian Odira and her teammates, and for police they settled for bronze and KDF silver, and they'll be ushering in the men. And look at the celebrations there. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff there by the Prisons team led by Lilian Odira, the world champion of the 800 meters. And of course, she has actually won a hat-trick of 800 meters title, becoming a three-time national champion in the 800 meters. Commonwealth, here we come, Lilian Odira says. And interesting, so the men will be taking center stage right now. Watch out for Prisons also. They have a very good 4x400 meters team. They really have a good team, and they are lining up for this one. Remember, if you're joining us, this is the penultimate event of this National Championships Kamat Trials for the Commonwealth Games. And everything that happens here will happen for a purpose this afternoon. A team will be named of around 49 athletes to go to camp, or rather report to camp, in preparations for next month's Commonwealth Games to be held in Glasgow. So if you're joining us, we are just about to witness yet another 4x400 meters, but this time around for men. And it's gonna happen in a bit as we witness yet again how Lilian Odira cruised control of that last takeover onto the 150, and you could feel her stride was just getting better, and she maneuvered on the bend to the home straight, and she knew she got this. The lady from KDF tried really hard to close the gap, but it wasn't possible because Lilian Odira knew exactly what to do and when to do. And when she crossed this finishing line, she pointed to the skies. She knew she had done a double and, of course, winning this title. And the men will be taking the track in a bit. In lane number 1, we'll have Southern. The universities in all yellow will be in lane number 2. as they get the final instructions before the storm. NYS will be in lane number 3, Prisons in lane number 4. Wiseman Were will lead KDF's charge from lane number 5. He says he's been battling an injury, and hopefully he has just shrugged it off or even managed to pay a visit to the physio. Mr. Kimutai is around here. And then we'll have Nairobi in lane number 6. Lane number 7 will have Police. And lane number 8 will have Kati, or K-A-T-T-I, if you want to put it that way. But it's time for the boys, for the men to shine. They are given the batons. They'll have to make sure that they make good use of that. It's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become a national champion. And also it's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to represent your country at the Commonwealth Games. So let's see who actually has what it takes to become a national champion and, of course, represent the country or be part of the team that will represent the country at the Commonwealth Games. NYS in lane number 3. The usual suspects, Kenya Police, KDF, and Prisons. Eric Kimathi will be leading the charge for Police in this first leg. While number 5, Kenya Defence Forces, are they able to match what the likes of Tonui will be offering from the Prison side in lane number 4? And a clean start by all the 8 starters in this 4x400 meters. And look at how Police have gotten off the block nicely. Wiseman Were responding, and Kenya Prisons are actually trying to bring this home. Eric Kimathi in number 7. He's coming in so nicely. He saw what others were capable of doing in Gaborone, Botswana. That is Eric Kimathi of Police, closely being monitored by Kati. But Wiseman Were will be handing over. The first changeover will be between Police and KDF. It is Police who have it with Danson Kibet. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Prisons closing in by as they swing head to the home straight. It is National Police Service 1, Prisons 2, KDF 3. It is Keep Career versus Bet. Erastus Mbaluka yearning for this one for the National Police Service. He fell in Gaborone. Hopefully he won't slip and fall in Nairobi. This is a very, very interesting race. KDF trying to respond, but Danson Kibet of National Police Service will be handing over to Erastus Mbaluka. This is a very clean takeover, and now it's a battle between National Police Service, Prisons, and KDF. What a race, Mulongo! Wow, that was a nice overtake there. But Erastus Mbaluka stretching those strides for National Police Service, extending that lead. If he maintains that, then it will be a very nice one heading to the anchor leg. And It is time for Samuel Chege to try redeem himself, but Erastus Mbaluka will be bringing that home. And he's telling Tinega, please get it done. And now Samuel Chege, Tonui. Oh, this is very interesting. It is Brian Tinega, Tonui. It is a very interesting one. Remember, Tonui just clocked 44.77 in the 100 meters. And now Samuel Chege closing that gap with Tinega. Tonui is responding. Is it prisons? Is it KDF? Is it National Police Service? This is very interesting. Samuel Chege from the outside. Brian Tinega trying to bring it home. And it is Chege finally 6 and gets his redemption. Oh. It's 3. Wow. 3 minutes, 3.46 seconds. What a time. What a time. What a time. 3 minutes, 3 seconds on this one. And look at how Chege took it in second place. Brian Tinega had this one under control. Tonui was trying to close by. But then when Tinega just started a little bit, it was time for Samuel Chege, who had a very disappointing 200-meter race. Coming to this one, he finished 4th in the 200 meters, but knew that he had to redeem himself together with the Kenya Defense Forces. And that was the moment. He seized the moment on the curve, just like Meshach Babu is so good on that bend. And look at how well he overtook Brian Tinega from the outside. And the halving and the puffing, Tonui tried to close in by, but Tinega couldn't really have that. He didn't just check over his shoulder to see where Samuel Chege was. And there is the man who came in and actually had this job done.
Greg, remember Chege also ran for Team Kenya in Ghana in the mixed relay and they secured a bronze medal. Chege is a 200-meter athlete and is running against 400 meters athletes at the anchor level, but he still beats them with speed. It's all about speed for the anchor. Tonui, champion in the 400 meters, could not close him down. Why? Because Chege was banking on his speed in the last 100 meters. So it's a very good outing for Chege. I know they don't pick athletes from the relay, but Samuel Chege, in my opinion, has to be in that 4x400 meters relay team that is going to Glasgow. We can trust on him when it comes to the relay. He did so in Ghana and he can do so in Scotland. Speed versus speed endurance. And he has proved that speed is all you need at the anchor. Samuel Chege, the surprise package here in the 4x400 meters, running for the Kenya Defense Forces. And you will see him in the mixed relay in the 4x100 meters.
That's the police team. They finished second. Danson Kibet, Erastus Mbaluka, Samuel Chege, not Samuel Chege, but literally Eric Kimathi and Brian Tinega. They've been asked to jump high. With their tired legs, it's going to be very difficult. But the boys have won silver for their team. Kimathi, Tinega, Mbaluka and Danson. Now to the last event of the day, that will be the 4x100 mixed relay. I'm told Eastern has a very rich team. We'll be waiting to see who is in that lineup. Also watch out for KDF. They are very good athletes in that one, the likes of Mercy Okech. The National Police Service will also be a team to watch in this one. We'll be waiting to see how this is gonna be lined up. As we await for the teams to come out of the courtroom. Remember, after this, we'll be having the medal ceremonies and a match past for all teams. Thereafter, we'll be having the naming of Team Kenya for this one. Almost a half filled now in National Stadium, witnessing creme de la creme in athletics on this third day of the National Championships come trials for the Commonwealth Games. And there they are coming out of the courtroom as they walk down the trackside. The prize giving ceremony of this one also happening. Four by 100 mixed relay, the last event of the day, and everybody warming up for this one, and they'll be taking their positions. That is the 800 meters medal ceremony happening right now with Wycliffe Kinyamal, the double Commonwealth champion, winning the trials here today and of course becoming the new champion, national champion. And we'll be heading to Glasgow. So the teams preparing for the 4x100 meters that will be happening. Ferdinand Omanyala is still around, must have rescheduled his flight. So the 4x100 mixed is gonna be happening in a bit.
Waziri wetu wa michezo pamoja na rais wa chama cha riadha nchini, leo basi timu ya Kenya itatangazwa ambayo itaelekea kule Scotland kwa mashindano ya
And everyone picking their positions.
ataingia katika timu ya Kenya. Lakini kwanza ni mix vile, alafu tuweze kuwa na ile match pass kama kawaida.
And we'll be hoping for a very good start to this one. Ferdinand Omanyala on your screens will be leading the police charge in the relay. So he will be doing his third race of the day, Ferdinand Omanyala. Very interesting. Let's see what unfolds in this one. Police will be running in lane number 3. KDF will be running in lane number 4, NYS in lane number 5, NYS in lane number 4. Then we'll have South Rift. It is Southern. Nairobi in lane number 8. That is Ferdinand Omanyala. Of course, an electric crowd here at the Nyayo National Stadium, enjoying every bit and every moment of this race, of this championship that has gone 3 days from Thursday all the way to today. This is the mixed relay. That is a race that we are all looking with keen interest. Justin Isaboke to lead the charge for KDF. And everything seems set. And everything is set as we are just about to witness yet another race which Ferdinand Omanyala will be involved. Nyanza North will be in lane number 1. Prisons in lane number 2. Police in lane number 3. NYS in lane number 4. And we'll have KDF in lane number 5. That's Prisons. And then we'll have NYS. They'll be trying to redeem themselves, at least the medal in this one. Central in lane number 6. Nyanza South. And Nairobi. So very interesting. And we are ready for action. Nyanza North, Prisons, Police, NYS, KDF, Central, Nyanza South, and Nairobi. And they go cleanly. Ferdinand Omanyala already off the blocks nicely as he takes that curve. It's quite difficult, but then Justin Isaboke has the first change over his Police. But then watch out for Mercy Okech of Kenya Defense Forces coming in so nicely, and she hands it over. It is KDF Police. It is KDF and Police coming into this one as it comes to the last changeover. Yunus Kadogo, and but it will be a battle with KDF. They'll be taking this one 41.73. KDF winning this one. Faith Chepngetich, a traditional long jumper, winning this one. That was unexpected. But the Kenya Defense Forces get their crown. And what a crowning moment here. They've actually done it. They've seen it through. Mas Okech had the trick. You can feel the elation, you can feel the jubilation, and you can feel how happy everyone was in this one. But that curve there was a very pivotal moment. But then Faith decided, this is my yard. A good start there from Eunice Kadogo, but then Faith had the strides and the legs to see this through and winning it spectacularly and making it KDF 1, Police 2. What a way to end these championships. What a way to see this off. And what a way to end day 3 of the national championships. Come Commonwealth trials for this one. We've been here with Hillary, a coach, and of course the commentator, and I know he has quite some, a few things to speak about regarding today's event.
This was a good day, Greg. We saw very fast times in the middle distance. 1500 meters, 332 on altitude. 800 meters, 144 on altitude. 100 meters, Omanyala running 10.00. Very fast time on altitude. 200 meters, Millicent Doro 22.91 during the championship. Very fast times from here. And of course on your replay you can see Faith, a seasoned long jumper, anchoring KDF to the gold medal in the 4x100 meters mixed. Remember, Faith won the KDF championship over the 100 meters. So KDF knew they have something in store for her. 2 gold medals for her, a long jump and now mixed. But all the same, this was a very good championship. Thanks to Kenya Commercial Bank, KCB, for the 10 million sponsorship for this national event. And as Omanyala said it yesterday, just urging more sponsors to come on board and support athletics. You can support the athletes on their own as themselves or through the federation. 2 ways to sponsor them. Either by monetary or easing their training. They really need their sponsorship. Officials there are trying to get a photo of this championship. Remember, the Commonwealth Games only happens after 4 years. I see Kavaya right there in the middle. Sister to the legendary Joe Kadenge and John Anzara, the ailing John Anzara. Quick recovery to Coach John Anzara. That 4x100 meters relay mixed brings us to the end of this championship. What we're waiting for is just the naming of the team. We'll be able to bring you the happenings of the naming of the team live from Nyayo National Stadium. Keep it locked.
And just as this continues, remember, dignitaries are around and the match pass is just about to begin. And from us, we'll be handing over to the rest of the team to take us through everything that is happening here at the Nyayo National Stadium. It's been 3 days of athletics action on behalf of everyone, Charity, Victor, Stanley, of course, Kibet, and everyone, the camera crew, and everyone else involved in this production. This has been a great day of athletics, and of course, we await for the match past, including the naming of Team Kenya to the Commonwealth Games. From us, it is bye bye us. We head to the trackside for the match past.
Rio Olympics silver medalist and 2015 world champion Julius Yego will be going for his 5th Commonwealth Games. Julius, umejiandaa vipi?
Vizuri. Ingawa nimechoka, sijalala, sijapumzika, lakini nimeweza kufika hapa na kuwakilisha kikosi changu. Yeah.
Na umefilaje kuhusu performance ya leo hata kama umetoka Doha, fatigue kidogo?
Wajua hii ilikuwa tu ni kushindania ubingwa na nilikuwa tu ni make sure nimejishindia kikosi cha polisi medali ya dhahabu. Kwa sababu hiyo pia ndio alikuwa anataka na nafurahi kwa sababu nafikiria hiyo ni ushindi wangu wa kumi na kitu tangu niajiriwe kazi katika idara ya polisi. Yeah.
Nice, congratulations. Sasa moving forward to Commonwealth Games, plan yako execution to ensure that you medal?
I think from after this now is we have a break of now going back to training. I've been pushing to qualify for the Ultimate Championship. The new championship that the World Athletics came up with. So the best 8 in the men's javelin are invited to go and compete. So I'm the 8th one. So I don't want to lose the 3rd position, because if I lose it, then I will not be able to compete at the World Ultimate Championship. So it was for me to chase those points, and yeah, I think I'm good. I was excited yesterday in Doha, season best 82. I felt that I had much, but it didn't come. But hopefully it will come as we continue, because now it's back to training to see, work on the. Like for now, I'm just working on the advantages, and then of course to correct the mistake that I made as we focus on the Commonwealth Games. Yeah.
As your body rhythm synchronized?
Yes, in Doha I felt that yes, I think the rhythm is coming back. Because javelin is a very technical event, and when you lose the rhythm, and then you hardly will have a good throw. So, like for us in javelin, it's like we only, you need to feel the legs, you need to feel the arm. So, and that is what we call coordination or the rhythm. So when you have it, and then the distance will come. For me, I'm not worried that maybe I haven't thrown well as far as now, but hopefully maybe it will come in Commonwealth Games. Always I focus in the championship, and that is what matters most. Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
Okay, that is Julius Yego. I'm talking about his expected performance and how he's targeting to qualify for the Ultimate Championship, being ranked 8th worldwide. Yego will be going for his fifth Commonwealth Games, where he hopes that he's going to retain Kenya's dominance in the javelin throw. Over to you as we continue with the event.
Prisons waje mara moja kwa zawadi, na 4x100 meters women, 4x100 meters women, police, KDF na Prisons kwa upande wa women. Upande wa wanaume 4x100 meters tunahitaji timu ya police, KDF na Eastern waje mara moja. Police, KDF na Eastern waje mara moja kwa zawadi ya 4x1 both men and women, na zawadi ya 4x4 mix. Waje mara moja, waje mara moja tafadhali.
So once again, we hold on to the band for a few more minutes as we continue calling for the relays. 4x100 meters. So once again, 4x400 meters relays, mixed relays. 4x400 meters, mixed relays. KDF, police, prisons.
Hello? Boa.
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
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 Final attempt at 2.15 meters.
2.15. Ebenezer Juma. This will be his final attempt. This is his final attempt. You can also see the boys 4x100 meters relay finals as well. Ebenezer Juma. Ebenezer Juma is giving support he needed.
Let's go!
Ebenezer. Is giving the support. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ebenezer. Oh! Nearly. He has done it already. Wow, just a leg. He nearly did it. He nearly did it. Wow. Congratulations, he has done very, very well. 2.15 for attempt. He came in. 2.05 now. He's going to declare 2.10. Yes, also having 2.10 there. He has done well. We have a Fisco, we have Prempe, we have Tiamas, I think we have Asantimanas as well. We have their jerseys. We have Was also is in. And then we have Okes as well. Final jump. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Hey, he couldn't. Yes, they've done well. That is the end of the high jump. They've done well. Congratulations to all who started and who finished. They've done well. Some came in 2.05, 2.0. Now they are moving away with 2.10. It's a step ahead. When you go, you train hard. Definitely, in the coming weeks or in the coming months, you can improve on yourself as well. Now, once again, we are moving on to the track 4x400 meters. 4x100 meters junior race finals. We have Okes, Tiamas, Asantiman, Opokuar Pempe. Who wins this race?
Ladies and gentlemen, the race is about to start. Under 18 meter relay. Asante, Frank Petali, Mass Voice, Ofisco, Opokuare, Top Foundation, Titans, Okes, all in this race.
Yes, we have OWAS, Efisco, Santiman, Prempe, Opokuare, and Okes. Who wins this race? Was it a false start or a false move, or he was just moving away? Let's see. I think they are going to warn him.
We need silence to pick up the race.
They are going to warn him. They are going to warn him.
Stop, please.
They are going to warn him now.
Please. Let's have some silence for the starter.
They are going to warn him. On your marks once again. Yes, all has been pardoned. Total silence. Total silence. Who wins this particular race? Memory serves us right. Back at Kumasi, that was the Super Zonas. Similar setup. Very, very similar. Yes. Wow. Was okay. Moving. Rempekari Tiamas. Massive. Yes. Nice change. Nice change. Was is leading now. Opokuare. Prempe. Was Prempe. Okay. Was my woman. Yeah. Look at the race. Look at the race. Yes, he's passing him. He's passing him. He's taking the leading. He's leading. Oh! 41.54. He was just jogging. That's the beauty of the race. He was just jogging on the road. Very, very explosive. Very, very explosive. It seems he was moving, but he wasn't moving. Congratulations, the Danwo. Congratulations. That was very, very tough race. Kumasi, that's Ashanti, similar to the Super Zonas. Very, very tough race. Very, 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 very tough race. Yes. When it comes to the relays, the finishes is very, very important. Your finishes very, very important. When it comes to the relay event, the finishing is very, very important. Finishing is very, very important. If done well, yes, we give you more updates as when the results are in.
Congratulations to the athletes. A time for the medal ceremony for the Gas Mobile race. Grandma Awards for the best with a sumptuous race. For the race that went by. And congratulations to the athletes.
Next we have Prempe, Was, and then Ukes, all from the Ashanti region, Kumas. The next event is the boys 4x1. 100 meters. That's the next. Yes.
4x100 meters, 50 boys. And congratulations to Country Participants in the 4x100. Was a second, and a 8. So, and now we'll come straight into the next race for 4x100 meter under 15 boys. 4 different teams are competing in this race.
Yes, once again, when it's come to the Kumasi and their events, athletics, it's very, very serious. Yes. So now, once again, let's move on to the boys 4x100 meter relay. Who is winning it here? Is it the cheaters? They're very, very strong. You see how energetic they are. They are very, very strong. Under 15 boys. Let's switch on to under 15 boys final. All nations athletics, one for nation. 4 teams are competing here. Who is winning it here? Let's see. Yes, here from the comment section. Who is winning it here? Who is winning it here? Let's hear from your comment section. Where are you watching us from? Which athletes are you supporting? Now we have Prempe College, UAS, and then Ukes. That's the 4x1 senior high school challenge. From Kumasi to Accra, they came here to challenge themselves. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. They've done well. They've done well. They've done well. Yeah, we also have the high jump. You can see the awards ceremony for the high jump. It's also ongoing. 2 cleared 2.10. 2 cleared 2.10. A high jump ongoing. Yes, if you are currently joining us now, this is the live stream from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. That's the Dean Hills Mora International Classic. This event acts as the Commonwealth Games, the qualification for Ghanaian athletes locally. Although some has already qualified, and then also the foreigners have also gotten the qualification period. So we hope most of the local athletes also get the qualification, so that they will be added to the team. Yes, it's not easy to get qualification time in local here back then, but this time the athletes are doing very, very, very well.
Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.
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 Blessed TV.
Word of wisdom.